Good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball Show. We have a little bit of a Winchelsea flavour this morning. Joining us on the show is Felicity Clayton, our regular panel member. Good morning, Felicity.
Good morning, Bird. How are you going?
I am very well. Everything okay with you?
Definitely. I see the growth that you've had from a couple of weeks ago settled in.
Yes. I might get rid of it this week. I'm over it now. It's just time for a change. No one, getting some bad vibes.
You look pretty old with it.
Bad press reports, and I read something about the Eddie the other day, so get rid of it. And also joining us this morning is the Winchelsea netball coach, Jason Woolley. Jason, good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. Cold trip up this morning?
It's better than it has been throughout some of the winter, so I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Definitely take it.
Very good. Jace, you got at the moment you're presently sitting on top of the ladder, and it's been a long time since Winchelsea can actually say that they've been on top of the ladder.
Yeah, look, I know some of the people that have been around the club for a long time are ecstatic with where we're at. We've got A and B grade both sitting on top of the ladder, so I mean, look, after this week it doesn't really mean a lot if we can manage to stay there, but fingers crossed for the next month ahead. And
I remember talking to you earlier in the year, and you actually saying that you probably would prefer to have a week off during finals.
Yeah, I think I said at the time that the last couple of years finishing outside top position hadn't been a good omen, so let's maybe try the tact of a week off, fingers crossed if it stays that way, and there we go.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll have a look at some of the games that were played last weekend and some of the results. Werribee 57 defeating Inverleigh 32. Felicity, that was a big game for Inverleigh, and if they had to have any chance at all of making finals, of course, that was the game.
Yeah, they had to get in that top 5, so they had to win this game, which I think we said last week was going to be a hard challenge.
Yep.
But still, Werribee obviously came away with a win too strong.
And I also noticed Ali Tubbs once again playing in goals for Werribee. Of course, Ali's been playing C grade most of the year, and only in the last maybe 5 or 6 weeks, the Brains Trust down at Werribee have run her in A grade.
Must be looking at qualifying her for finals then.
Absolutely. You ought to know, Jason, whether you've seen Ali Tubbs or not.
No, I haven't. But I've spoken to a couple of people who've just said, look, she gives them a nice big target up in goals, but I'd expect Jenny and Michaela to probably be their goalers come finals, but it's always good to have a third option, as we all know.
It's like having Peter Fay up the other end shooting goals. That's exactly what it's like.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
That's it. She's same height, same build as Peter, but she's a goaler.
She's going to be tough, whoever has to play on her. Good luck, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Renee.
Never know your luck.
You never know. Next game, East Geelong 78 had a comprehensive win over Belmont 23. We just wanted to get some points on the board and get some percentage up there. And things that, we're just playing nicely at the moment. Of course, a couple of weeks ago we played up against Werribee, and for a quarter we were okay, but the rest of the game we sort of fell away a little bit, and we're missing our goalkeeper, of course. So Brittany Chapman, she's out for the year. And we do miss her down in goalkeeper there. But look, East in the 5 and going to be playing finals in a few weeks' time, so that's really good for the club. And we'll just see how we go there against Corio in that first round. Next game, Bellpost Hill 73, also another good win against Thompson 32. And I think Terry's pretty happy at the moment down there. Kim, of course, shooting another 44 goals for the week. And talking about Kim, 708 goals at the moment after round 17. She's averaging 41 goals a game. And just as a side issue, Kim had a 21st last weekend. So happy birthday, Kim. And looking at the photos on Facebook, looks like you've had a good night.
I just wanted to say here, which we were talking about before the start of the show today, that 32 goals from Thompson's a really good effort against such a strong side like Bellpost Hill. So obviously their young girl that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, the 14-year-old.
Melody Philpott.
She must be nice and strong there for them, and obviously if they can hold on to her for next year and keep growing with the feeding and things with her, they're going to be a little stronger next year.
Well, talking to Terry during the week, he was really impressed with Melody, and only 14 and about 6 foot or thereabouts, so she's got a bit more growing to do and a bit more maturing to do on the netball court. So in a few years' time, Thompson may get back to where they were. and, you know, become a powerhouse again.
Yeah.
So we'll just see how that goes. Look, we might just have a quick look at the A-grade ladder right now and where it stands. Of course, presently Winchelsea on top, and I think that's the first time in 9 or 10 years that the league's been going. Flick's doing backflips here, but yeah, just in front there, percentage-wise, 204%, with Werribee second on 201. So there's about 3.5% separating Winch and Werribee at the moment. Of course, Werribee have got North Corio later on this afternoon, so that's going to be a bit of a tough game. And you'd think Winchelsea, who are playing Thompson, they should have a reasonably good percentage win there and remain on top of the ladder and have that first week off during finals. Belpost Hill, of course, sitting third on 52 points. Corio on exactly the same amount of points as them. The only difference there, of course, Belpost Hill on 175% and Corio on 152%. So there's 25% there. And look, I don't think Corio will make up that. Even if they beat Werribee, I don't think that they'll make up the percentage to catch Belpost Hill. So Belpost Hill probably be safe in third spot and the double chance, which most coaches love to have during finals. Of course, East Geelong, they're sitting fifth, a game and a half clear of Inverleigh. And later on this afternoon, of course, East Geelong do play Belpost Hill. And even if East do lose, they're going to still be half a game in front of Inverleigh. And Inverleigh will probably record a win against Belmont later this afternoon. But look, that's where it stands right now after round 17. And I don't think things are going to change between now and next week. So, looking real good at the moment for, Winch on top, Werribee second, Belpost Hill third. They've all got double chances. And of course, first week of finals, East and Corio, the old dreaded elimination final. So there's no double chance there. All right, next game, Corio 54. In a reasonably close game, 14-goal victors over North Geelong last week. And, once again, North Geelong, it just put a bit of a scare into teams, and we only beat them by 7 a couple of weeks ago. And I know that some of the North Geelong girls are watching and they're waiting for their slab off me that I offered if they beat Inverleigh. And on Facebook, they've been saying, yeah, Birdie, you owe us, blah, blah, blah. So I know, all right, you'll get it. Hopefully next year North might be able to get an extra player or two and become, get into that top 5. They haven't played finals for a couple of years. So we'll see what happens. We'll go for a quick break and we'll be back in just a moment.